Hi there. Has someone just introduced you to BNI and they've explained that you have to go every week? Or you're a member and someone's tapped you on the shoulder and say, come on, you've been missing quite a few meetings. You need to get your act together. This is the video for you. So, quick basic reminder. What are we doing BNI for? We want more business referrals. Easy. Where do we get them from? Get them from the other members who are out during the week. They're out during the week looking to try and find referrals for you. They need to remember you during the week. They need to think about you. If they don't do that, it's not going to work. Okay, so let's talk about members and their presentations during the meeting and generally the experience they give. You've got those high impact members, the fantastic presentations. I'm going to pick out two people. Duncan Richardson in my group. I can remember a meeting still a few years ago. He stood up on his chair and gave his whole presentation looking down, and it was all about being different, standing out for the crowd. Really fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Mark Harrison, graphic designer and just general designer of all sorts of objects. He built a giant duck, 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, out of strips. Incredible. He built a coffin on the stage for someone who is wills and probate specialist. He's absolutely amazing. He makes fantastic videos on Zoom. He's real impact. I want to go back and tell people about what he does. Okay, we're not all superhuman like that. I'm in the average. I'm trying to deliver the basics. What about the middle lot, the techie mumblers? Well, so these are the ones who start their presentation. Oh, I've had such a busy week. I had this project where mumble, mumble, jargon, jargon, mumble, mumble, mumble. Don't understand. The rest of us don't understand. And I'm looking for clients who need a techie mumble, da, 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 da. Okay, well, they're there. They clearly haven't written it in advance. They clearly haven't practiced it. They just think that that's good enough. Well, sort of. I mean, at least they're there. What about the rest? The ones who aren't even attending. Okay, well, the best or the least worst, and I've got a fantastic example of this, Caps. Caps is a member of my chapter. He's always present. He hardly misses anything. But last week, exceptionally busy. By the Wednesday, he realized he probably wouldn't be able to make the Friday. So he arranged the sub and he wrote a fantastic poem. And the sub, who's a wordsmith, he read out the poem and it was fantastic. And everyone's going to remember that. I mean, wow, that's pretty cool. You're not even there. In fact, he won the Oscar. He wasn't even there. He won the Oscar. That's pretty cool. What about the rest? Well, you get the ones who they have sent some long rambling bit of text, and then as the chapter president has to cut the sub off after a minute and a half and say, really sorry to interrupt, but we've run out of time. Clearly your person you're subbing for didn't bother to time their 60 seconds. That's not impressive. That's really pretty rubbish. What about the ones who don't even turn up at all? Don't have a sub. Nothing. And then we even have a few who do this kind of self-flagellation thing in the WhatsApp group, thinking that if they apologize profusely the night before, so I'm terribly sorry, suddenly it's got really busy, I didn't have time to find a sub. If they say all that in a WhatsApp group, somehow they're off the hook. No, they're not. Consciously, we're going, oh yeah, it's been tough. Unconsciously, subconsciously, we're thinking, it's not fair. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting on the call at 6:15 on Zoom, or I'm turning up at the meeting at 6:15, and I get all that. I put all that effort in. I'm looking at. I can't even be bothered to turn up. Okay. Well, there's something worse subconsciously that's going on. That situation is nothing. Don't think about them at all. Now, if you remember what I said at the beginning of this video, BNI is about getting referrals from the other members in the group who are looking out for you because they remember you. So if I'm not thinking about that person during the week, BNI that week has been a complete waste of time for them, or a complete waste of money because they haven't put any time into it. So what can we do that's good, best practice for being there in the meeting? And I'm not talking about just turning up. Firstly, prepare your presentation. Make sure you've stripped out all that jargon. Make sure it's timed well. Make sure you've asked for that perfect referral type. I keep going on about steam locomotives and railways. And guess what? I got someone, a visitor, actually contacted me and said, I know one. So you keep asking for those obscure things time and time again, week after week. I've been doing it for about 4 months. I've been asking for that. It works. Okay, but my timing, make sure your timing is good. Strip out the jargon. If you're worried about it, get someone to tell you what they think you do and write that down. Or get a testimonial, because clients, when they give you testimonials, they leave out all the jargon. They just say, why did they engage you and how happy were they at the end? That's really good. Okay, turn up early. The people who really bug me are the ones who turn up at 1 minute to 7. Do they think that's okay? No. The solicitor, one of our solicitors, Chris Bergen in our group, his best thing about him face-to-face meetings is he's standing at a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and someone will come up to him and say, Chris, I've got this issue, and it turns into a referral. I have the same thing with computers. I've got this computer problem, Alex. What can I do? It's crucial to have that networking time, to be seen to be reliable, to be seen to be there. So it's about consistency, being there all the time. It's about being on time. It's about being reliable. It's about people subconsciously thinking, if I give a referral to this person, I know it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. Overall, what are you trying to achieve by the whole attending the meeting thing? You want to be memorable, because that is how people will find you referrals, because they remember you. So folks, please like and subscribe this video. There'll be more BNI videos on how to make it work from the front line. And please tell anyone else who you think needs to watch a video to remind them that they should be turning up. And good luck at your next meeting. Thanks for watching.